Hey everyone, John here from the Four Brewers Podcast, and I'm back with another beer. Today we're doing another beer from Pariah Brewing Company because they're kind enough to always send us beer. So this beer is a beer they sent back in October. This was canned October 23rd, 2020. And Pariah recommends that you drink their beer within 90 days of the date code. So it is February 12th, and we are well outside of that 90-day date code. It sounds weird to do this as a beer review because why do it if it's outside of the date code? But this beer is called That Gourmet Chit. This is basically an IPA made with Ethiopian coffee beans. And I love coffee beers. I love beers made with, especially stouts made with coffee. Coffee is a really flexible thing to add to beers to give them a nice kick, including IPA. Stone made an IPA made with coffee. I've had a couple here and there. Generally speaking, though, I don't like coffee IPAs. So that being said, I had one of these. This is the second time they sent us this beer. I had one of these before when it was fresh, and for what it was good. It was a well-executed beer. They definitely nailed what they were going for, but I'm not a fan of coffee IPA. It's just the clash of like the chocolatey coffee, smoky-ish, I don't know, fruity beans with over-the-top like fruity IPA notes and dankness and bitterness. It just, on paper, it doesn't work well in my head, and in execution, it also doesn't work. I'm just not a fan of that style. So that being said, I kept this in my fridge for, since October of 2020 and decided that I would just let it age in my fridge. I didn't throw it in my cellar, in my closet, which is usually sitting around 65 degrees. I kept it cold the entire time. I wanted to see what would happen when the hop characteristics of the beer kind of faded away. And I understand that coffee will also fade over time as well. But I wanted to see what would happen when the hops kind of got out of the way and let the coffee kind of stand out more. So there is a method to this madness, and we're going to see what happens. This could be a complete bust, or it could be a triumphant win. So let's see what happens. This is, I don't know if I said this is 8% alcohol by volume. So we're in that double IPA territory for sure. This is a hazy IPA, looking really, really hazy. Like there is no doubt about it. This is a very, very yellow. Yeah, that's hazy. I got some floaties in there as well. Yeah, that looks thick. So let's see what it smells like. Okay, good. I get a little whiff of coffee on the nose and a very light hoppy nose, which makes me happy because before I got more coffee on the nose, which again, I'm sure is what Pariah is intending. But it was also backed up by this really big hoppy nose, and it was a clash in my head. So this is smelling much better. Yeah, this comes off like chocolate, like rich milk chocolate, with a little bit of citrus twang in the back end. This is nice. I'm glad I did this because this smells much better to me. Yeah, almost like chocolate covered oranges, or like orange candy with chocolate. That smells really good. Yeah, this smells amazing. It smells like you're smelling fruit and milk chocolate. And I say milk chocolate specifically because milk chocolate tends to be more melt in your mouth kind of chocolate, thicker, heavier, more decadent, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. That's what I think of when I think of milk chocolate. So far I'm loving the smell on this. And for it being past the 90-day date code, there's no oxidation coming off from the excessive hopping. There's really no bad aromas coming off of this. It's just kind of mellowed out from what it was before. So let's see what it tastes like. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Wow. Everything is just kind of toned down. The coffee isn't really dominating on the palate. The hops aren't dominating. They're not clashing. They're not fighting for supremacy on the aroma and the flavor. Everything's just kind of mellowed out and melded together and just tasting really, really good. This is nice. Yeah. The flavor follows the aroma on this. Again, I got those milk chocolate orange fruit notes on the aroma, and this is the same thing, but kind of kicked up a notch. It's more present on the flavor. The bitterness from the hops, I don't think this was a very bitter beer when it was fresh. It wouldn't really work with the style, with the coffee and the hops that are in here. So the bitterness is definitely on the back end. You can feel it a little bit after you take a sip, but it's very subdued and really nice. It's a very well balanced beer, but definitely with big mouthfeel, big like chocolatey orange notes. Yeah, that's what's standing out about it. It's less coffee, more chocolate, which I kind of like. I don't mind like stouts that are made with orange. I kind of like that flavor profile, and that's what this is coming off like. It's really good. Yeah, this is a win. I'm so happy I did this, and I did do it on purpose, I swear, because I did have this fresh, and I thought, man, it's got a little too much kick. The hops are like super ultra fresh, and they're punting the ball, and then the coffee comes in, and it just didn't work well for me because I don't like this style of beer, IPA with coffee. But I'm not recommending you do this. It was a fun experiment, but after letting it age in my refrigerator for a little under 4 months, everything kind of comes together. It's a really, really good beer. I'd like to taste the base beer for this too. Maybe I have tasted it. I'm not sure what the base beer would be on this. I don't think they talk about it on the can, but yeah, this is, I'm really happy I did this. This was very successful. So Pariah, thank you very much for the beers. Please keep sending them. I love drinking your beer. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.